Hey everybody, welcome back to day 5 of our 66-day command challenge. Today we're going to really build on what we talked about yesterday when we discussed organizing your database and preparing command for that database. Yesterday we talked about custom tags and how to utilize those to organize all of our contacts. And so today we're going to talk about custom fields. So we're going to go back to our command settings where we were yesterday. So you'll click on your name in the top right and click settings in that drop down menu. And right above custom tags is custom fields. So the difference between a custom tag and a custom field is a tag is what we talked about yesterday, a way that you can really organize a bunch of people into different groups based on who they are, where you met them, anything like that. So like our example yesterday was you might have someone tagged as a townhome buyer, or maybe a land or commercial or a Chattanooga buyer, and say you get a listing that meets one of those credentials, you might shoot out a quick campaign through command and tell it to send it to those people that have that townhome tag or that have that commercial tag on it. So a custom field is different. With that, we're looking at all those fields you fill out when you add a contact to your database. So things like name, email, phone number, address, where they work, all those kind of things are all standard. But when KW was creating this technology, one of the biggest things they realized is that every agent runs their business differently. And so they wanted to have all these options for you guys to be able to customize things. So there might be fields that you want to know about certain clients. And so you might want to add a custom field for kids' names or pets' names. Favorite sports team. Maybe that's something where you're in a conversation with somebody and they tell you a team that they're a big fan of. You might want to add that to that contact. And so when you're lead generating and you're contacting people in your database and you have somebody's contact open and you see, oh, their team played this weekend and they did great, I'm going to bring that up in conversation. And so that's really how command is helping us develop a more human connection with your database. There's only one of you and hundreds, if not thousands sometimes, of people in your database, and so it's hard to truly connect with those people, and this is just another way that can help you do that. So we're going to create 2 custom fields today. We're going to create one for kids and one for pets, because I think those are some pretty standard ones that you could use. So to do that, we're going to create a new custom field, and so I'm going to put pets as this one, and the custom field type here, you can choose all these different ones. So a text field or a drop down menu, a date. So if you wanted to put like a wedding anniversary date custom field in there, so then you might get that information about some of your clients. So there's a lot of different options with this, so really endless. So we're going to choose text field because we want to be able to type in those pets' names. You can make certain fields default if you create one that you really feel like is valuable across every contact that you have in your database. You can have it default and show up. It wouldn't mean that you had to type something in that field every time, but it means it would always show up as an option for you in a contact. So we're just going to hit create. And then that's going to create that field for us. And then we're going to create another one. And we're going to put kids. And we're going to choose text field again, because we would be filling in that text field. And create. And now it's loading. So, of course, let's just maybe try that again. With new technology, you just never really know how it's going to go for you. There we go. So sometimes, when in doubt, refresh. So while we're at it, we really could create another type of field, and let's do that wedding anniversary. And Let's choose a date field and let's hit create. So there's a couple different ones. If you guys think of other ones, go ahead and create those in here. This isn't something that you have to have all of these created before you put contacts in command or anything like that, but it's just good to go ahead and put all those things in here that you know you might utilize. Just like custom tags, if you're inside an individual contact and you think of a field you want to add, you can add it just from right there. So this will just help you be prepared for efficiency ahead of time. But if you think of something down the road when you're putting a contact in your database, go ahead and create that field in there. We'll look at that more in detail when we get into contacts next week in our challenge. So that is it for day 5. Have a great day.